Whatever his link is to our past, it's pulled us all back here. And I won't sleep until he's in the ground. You ready for this? Never.
Hey everyone, Ryan here. Today's the first anniversary of the movie Scream that came out last year. I was just actually excited to see this movie actually come out. I was wondering how it would actually turn out since we're in this new generation as it is. And you gotta remember the original actually came out in 1996. This as well too. The thing is though, you have to reflect back to the 96 movie into this movie of that movie that came out last year called Scream. So, all the players that are in the last Screams like Sidney, Gale Weathers, we had Deputy Dewey in this new Scream that came out last year, and follow up with all these other actors, characters, I should say, what will actually would happen with them. We knew, since it's a Ghostface, of course, you knew everybody was going to die, but this wasn't the case in this Scream, this new Scream movie that just came out. So you got to realize the people behind Ready or Not helped bring this movie back. And I really feel like Wes Craven would actually be happy with this film. But they did something, I gotta say, these producers and directors behind this film gave something, a different feel from this new Scream movie that came out, of course. They actually had some survivors, believe it or not, from Ghostface. That's never happened before. And the thing I really want to talk about was, too, with me just saying that, if you guys can remember in Scream 4, this as well, too, there was actually a soul survivor in that this as well, too. Yeah, if you guys know who I'm talking about Kirby, believe it or not. And who knows, it could be like a Marvel universe and a lot of people can come back from the other films. No, that's not the case, but Kirby was the one that actually came back in Scream 4. Everybody really thought she would actually come back in this new Scream come next year. But she will be back in this a new installment coming out in a couple months here. I want to reflect more on this Scream that came out last year since it's the first anniversary. But I gotta say, it was well done, I gotta say. And we know that the last Scream movie did have, once again, I said, had soul survivors as well too. We had, once again, Randy's sister, the twins actually surviving this movie. And we also had the Carpenter sisters as well too. We had Sam and Tara. And Jenna Ortega, believe it or not, around this Scream time last year, she was in that movie X, and I gotta say she did a really good job in this. Is she gonna be the Scream Queen out there just as well? Move aside, Jamie Lee Curtis. We got a new Scream Queen in town called Jenna Ortega, and she did a marvelous job. The whole cast, I can't really reflect on Jenna, but the whole cast in this movie did a wonderful job. Made you actually think who the Ghostface would actually be in this movie. There were actually two Ghostfaces. For those who have not seen it, I'm not gonna ruin it for you guys, but maybe it's down the line. If you guys don't see it soon, I might actually ruin it for you guys because I do want to talk about more about this leading up to the new Scream movie, of course, which is coming out March 10th now. We got an earlier date now because it was supposed to be the end of March, but now it's going to be March 10th, which is pretty cool. But going around this Scream movie, I was just telling about soul survivors, who would actually be the Ghostface in the next one. But the Ghostfaces in this Scream movie actually, I actually kind of predicted it towards the end a little bit, like the 10 minutes before they actually revealed themselves in this movie. Did you guys actually, were you guys able to predict who the killers were actually going to be? I guessed one of them, but the other one kind of threw me off a little bit, which was kind of fun, I gotta say. It's like, of course, what did Randy say in Scream 2, or I should say probably the first Scream this as well too, you can't trust anybody. It's the boyfriend. But there's a lot of predictions. If you go back to this poster, which I'm going to show you quickly, this is the poster that actually they showed us before the movie. They said, looking at this poster, who is the killer? The killer's in this poster. We had to kind of predict. So we knew from that small group, someone was going to be Ghostface, and I actually knew there was actually going to be two. But going to this new installment, now I'm going to go around this next movie called Scream 6 coming March 10th. I'm guessing, I don't think there's going to be two Ghostfaces. I actually think there's going to be three. Because when we saw this quick teaser trailer, I have a gut feeling we're going to see three Ghostfaces in this as well, too. Hey, I think Sidney's going to be one of them. That's the bummer side with this, too, because Neve Campbell's not going to be signing on with this 6 movie. Who knows? Maybe they're trying to just screw us up and saying she's not going to be in it. But maybe she might be actually get a short appearance. Who knows? But once again, I'm going to start wrapping things up. I really think this is really cool how the Ready or Not players, actors, producers, and directors actually are giving a fresh new look off the Scream movies and actually reflecting on the characters, even from the first Scream, what I was just talking about. I think that it's clever, I gotta say. Now, how far will they actually go? We're going to see them in New York in a new installment of the next Scream 6. Where will they wind up in the 7th one? Who knows? But once again, this is a Scream Talk. Once again, happy anniversary. Thank you for watching. Make sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time at the movies and maybe at the movie premiere of Scream 6. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Hello, Sidney. It's an honor.
I've been through this a lot.